Good evening, Suidlanders. How are you? We hope that you're all well at home. How's this for a story exposing this blasted plandemic? Now, the story I'm about to recount comes from one of the most senior Suidlanders. Somebody whom we all know well and somebody who knows what he's talking about. His business is an engineering business, and the business does some exporting. They recently they recently received an order from Botswana to export their product, a large, good order. So they produced the order in record time. It was very important to try and make up for all of the business that they've lost during the hoax. And once the order was just about ready and they knew that they were going to be able to ship in a few days, they looked at the regulations concerning the export to see whether anything had changed, and it was more or less the same, except that now the driver would have to present a certificate from a reputable laboratory, a certificate certifying that he is not infected with coronavirus. So they sent him to the laboratory and the test came back positive. No symptoms, of course, because this is a disease you can have without any symptoms. So the senior Suidlander said to his sort of business partner, I think that's the right term, look, send him to another laboratory and see what, just try. It's a big order. We must try and get this thing through. Otherwise, I'm going to have to drive it to Botswana. So they sent the driver for a second test to one of the authorized laboratories. And he came back negative. Or his results came back negative. Hey, I don't know, guys. It's like this 16-week supply of cigarettes during a time when no cigarettes are being manufactured. For 16 weeks, they've been away. You get them anywhere. Especially the Zuma family's brand. And that's a fact. Everybody knows it, especially the people selling the cigarettes, of whom there are, if you're a smoker, hundreds of thousands across the length and the breadth of South Africa. It's a standing joke that those brands are readily available. Even though the factory is shut down. It's in Natal, outside Pietermaritzburg. That means that they had 3 months worth of cigarettes stock built up and then fed into the market. Not quite 16 weeks, whatever it is. 92 days today. Oi, 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 oi. There is so much rubbish in this story. It's just not true. I've mentioned this already in an interview or two. But last week, Friday, I believe it was. It could have been Monday this week. Today is Friday. A professor at Stanford University revealed the results of analysis that he and his team had done of all of the available statistics and data in the world on COVID-19. They looked at all of it from Italy, Germany, Spain, Patagonia, Catalonia, I don't know where. And the mortality rate, according to the Stanford University professor, Stanford University is one of the top universities in the USA. I think it's part of what they call the Ivy League. I believe, I'm not sure. In any case, it is a university with a tremendous reputation. Highly reputable institution. And this professor reveals that the chances of you dying if you get infected with this thing is 1 in 2,500, 0.04%. I know I'm ranting and raving a bit and raising my voice, and I know that it has upset some people in recent days, in recent weeks, that I've got quite fiery in some interviews and gotten quite worked up. But for the life of me, I don't know how to keep an even keel, as we say in English. An even keel, like the keel of a boat, not swaying too much, not getting, too upset. I don't know how it's possible to keep an even keel with this information. I just don't know how to keep cool, calm, and collected about all of this. Oh, sorry. One thing has just come to mind. I said that the fatality rate is 0.04%, 1 in 2,500. That is for people under 70. Under 70. Far be it from me to knowingly spread fake news. Nevertheless, I mean, it's, you don't need me to explain to you that the implications are still, the implications for the narrative as it has been force-fed, not just fed to us, but force-fed to us, ran down our throats, are enormous. The implications are that almost everything we've been told is false, and that those fallacies were given to us knowingly. There's no way that Saitlanders can be doing the videos that we're doing, can be revealing the things that we're revealing, can be so on top of the subjects that we're on top of, and the intelligence agencies and the security services and the directors general and the ministers of governments, particularly our government, don't know any of this. We're not that clever. We really aren't. If they know it, and they're telling us something else, that means that they're deliberately lying to us. Not just the South African government, but all of them. All of them. Even the ones you like. So yeah, it's very, very worrying, and it must lead us to begin to think in terms of exclusivity. Why do I say that? Well, if all of the media is lying, if the majority of the academic elite are lying, overwhelming majority, and the liberal elite is lying, and big business is lying to us, and all of the governments, including the conservative governments, are apparently lying, where does that leave us? It leaves us in a pretty small, exclusive group, which means that we have to cling to one another. Absolutely cling to one another, if we are to stand any chance of making it. But more importantly, we have to, as a collective, there's an expression in English, jointly and severally, meaning together and individually, cling to the Christ, now more than ever. Thank you. Bye-bye.